Oh, and it was really hilarious, Morgan, seeing Mum's reaction in church yesterday when she sat down beside a slug. She levitated out of the seat sideways 2 seats. Ah! She could scream too loudly because it was in church service, and she just sat down after singing. As we're going on to more important things like the notices, well, she noted that slug, and by God, she turned white and pale. And then Zena says, "Don't you love and cherish your wife, David? That's your job. Why'd you allow a slug to come to church?"
Did my baby say that?
Oh, yes.
Did Zena say that?
Yes, yes.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Yes, she was pissing us up laughing, I suppose. Yes. And of course, I had to, after the service, go and remove the slug from down the back of the seat.
What?
Stick their Bibles.
What do you mean? You removed the slug?
Yes, I had to. Yes.
I've been feeling guilty all
Worry,
night.
Other people also said to me, "Have you removed that slug?" Especially women. Because I think there's more than one woman in our church that does not like slugs.
You removed this. It's not a woman thing. Slugs are creepy and horrible and slimy and menacing.
Those are little things that slide across the ground related to a snail somewhat, aren't they?
Yuck.
Slime.
Okay, so baby's just had a little bit of milk and seems to be settled down. It was getting a little bit rambunctious before. I think it's comfortable. It's sleeping on a sanitary pad. Seems to be cozy. Baby's just had some pet milk and seems to be nice and settled now. I still think it's ugly. Oh my gosh, it's still alive. Oh dear, I gotta get a hot water bottle. So it's not dead. Our little friend is actually still alive. Thought it was odd because it had a pretty good feed at 2 a.m. Admittedly, I did sleep through till 6 a.m. fail. So we've got it on a hot water bottle now, which might be a little bit more comfortable than being in the hot water cylinder. Let's go and put the flowers in the ground and give the flowers to the bunny, okay? We've taken the bunny back to the ground because it's gone now. Okay, come on. I'll show you. Oh, R.I.P. little bunny creature, and hopefully some nice compost for my mountain pawpaw plant. Yeah. Bye bye, bunny. Look at all the dots. Not a bad day for a walk. Oh, the creek is a bit higher after the heavy rain we had. Okay, I'm a little nervous about going under the motorway bridge, but at least it's not going over. I do not go over motorway bridges. Bit nervous. I'm just going to pray there's no earthquake when we're crossing under. Oh, is that the doctor's TARDIS? No, it's a Portaloo. Oh, a little scared, a little scared. Whoa, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock you out. It's noisy. Eek, eek. Oh, we're going downhill here. Whoa. It's a little scary, guys. A little scary. Oh, the graffiti's very pretty. That's quite artistic, really. I don't like it. I don't like it very much. I don't like it. Can you see up my nose? I hope I haven't got any boogers. Okay, we're going to go on a bumpy bit, so...
Mommy, look at the bananas.
I see the bananas growing on the tree. They grow better than ours did. It's not much, but it will do. Okay. Did I say hi, by the way? Hi. Okay, so let's talk about that rabbit creature thingy. I think it was a rabbit. Pretty much certain it was a rabbit. And let me tell you why I took it home and stayed up much of the night drip feeding it with pet milk. You see, the thing is, if we go back to creation, okay, God gave us dominion over the earth and all the creatures in the earth. And I think that mankind has made a bit of a mistake in thinking that having dominion means doing whatever the heck you like. And it means cutting down trees and not replacing them, and using drift nets for fishing. And if you feel like killing something, just go ahead and kill it. And I think Jesus must sometimes facepalm the human race. No, guys, no, that's not what is meant by having dominion. Stewardship. It means looking after the planet. It means taking care of things. We are caretakers. So, when you are faced with a tiny little creature who happens to be ever so ugly, that is struggling for life and is still moving and squeaking a little, and it's next to its dead litter mate, and you've got a whole bunch of kids looking up at you expectantly, that's the time when whatever decision you make, you are setting an example. I'm watching my bubbers. And you've got three choices, I think. One is to kill it and move on. Two is to ignore it and walk away. And three is to pick it up, put it in your hat, balance it in a salad bowl. Pick it up with someone's tissue, by the way, because I wasn't going to touch the thing. And having the pastor lay a finger on it and pray over it. Taking your children out to all the shops in Manukau to try and find something to drip feed it. Yeah, so that's what I opted to do, and that's why I did it, because that was my choice to make an example of my decision in front of all these children. They learn by example, and I wanted them to learn that having dominion over the planet, over the animals, is about good stewardship. So I hope the creature died a little more comfortably than it would have in the mud. I think it died happy. And you know, the really cool thing is, one, I get my life back again, as you do with all these children, because like I really needed another mouth to feed and another baby to look after, right? And two, now I can imagine that it was a hippopotamus, because it looked just like a baby hippo. Wouldn't it be so cool to have your own hippo? Okay, do you want me to help you with that drink, darling?